And that's how the Axon by ZTE was introduced yesterday. They had a nice performance. When you're a company that's bringing something new and refreshing, you gotta do something a little bit out of the ordinary. And ZTE succeeded at with the performance at the beginning of its presentation. Hey guys, John V from PhoneArena, and you're watching our latest episode of our PhoneArena Portal series, where yesterday I got the chance to check out the ZTE Axon, which is the company's flagship smartphone for the US. Now I stress the US because abroad it's still the Nubia line that's the premier line for the company. But as far as the handset goes, I'm on the fence. I'm not really won over by it just yet until I actually check it out and see how it performs. Now the spec sheets indicate that it is a beast of a phone. You have a Quad HD display, you have a Snapdragon 810 chip, 4 GB of RAM, a lot of heavy specs in this handset, and it's matched with a metal trim body, so it has a fair amount of substance when you hold it. There are some plastic elements to it, but for the most part, it's good. It kind of reminds me of the HTC One X from a while back from the front, and to me, it kind of emulates some of the stuff we saw with the M9. So the camera setup is interesting. You get two in the back, a 13 megapixel one and a 2 megapixel one, while in the front you have a 5 megapixel snapper. The two lens setup in the back provides some post-focusing effects. So you snap a shot first, adjust the focus later on. But the cool thing about the UI is that it has a manual mode where you can adjust the shutter speed for up to 80 seconds. So you can expect some wicked low lighting photography performance with it. Besides that, it's tough to say where it stands. The spec sheet indicate that it's going to compete toe-to-toe with some of the greats out there. But when you have things like the G4, the S6, the iPhone 6, those handsets have proven themselves to be fantastic performing phones. At $450, it seems like it's a steal for the Axon and undercuts its rivals. But ultimately though, its performance is going to have to back it all up, because despite the lower costs, it might not even prove to be that great. But if it does, then it's going to be a fantastic news for ZTE.